Doesn't sound like he's talking to Democratic leaders. Let me ask you a question, because this is what the Democrats say is the main reason they're using their leverage in this way. At the end of this year, the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare subsidies, are set to expire. It is just a fact that if nothing happens to extend them or whatever, that the healthcare costs for millions of Americans will skyrocket. Analysts from the Kaiser Family Foundation found that 80% of all Obamacare subsidies go to people in states that President Trump won in 2024. Republican Congressman Don Bacon told me that there's room to compromise here because tons of Republicans are going to not be able to afford their coverage when these subsidies expire. Why not just lean into this, come up with some sort of compromise, and then end the shutdown?
Well, now is not the time to have that debate. Now is the time to keep the government open and not hold all these government workers, especially in Virginia and Maryland, hostage. And so that debate is a debate that can happen. I remind that these Obamacare subsidies were passed by Democrats and set to expire this year because they were viewed as an essential emergency action during COVID. And whether they should expire or not, well, in fact, like the duty of keeping them going permanently was theirs back then when they passed the action, and they didn't because they thought it would be too expensive. And so I think that get a clean resolution and then discuss this matter in the normal course of action. That's the way the Congress should work.